G'day guys and welcome. My name's Matt, and if you're just joining us today, then this is a series of videos showcasing just a few different types of breathing exercises that I wanted to share that anyone can use throughout their day. We began the series firstly with becoming aware of our breath, followed by a number of practices designed to slow us down and calm our nervous system. And now in this last half of the series, we'll explore a few practices that will begin to introduce some energy back into our lives and our breaths. This week, however, is going to be a little bit different to the rest, as I just want to bring more awareness to this particular practice rather than encouraging the practice itself. So the reason as to why I would like to place more emphasis on the awareness of this practice than the practice itself is because it's actually an advanced pranayama, and it's one that often gets confused with a couple of other types of breathwork practices. Instead, I want to just go over the differences between these practices so that we can all get a better understanding of what it is that we're doing. The most common misunderstanding is the difference between this practice, Bhastrika Pranayama, and last week's practice, Kapalabhati Pranayama. Before practicing Bhastrika Pranayama, it is advised that we master Kapalabhati Pranayama first. As I mentioned in last week's video, Kapalabhati Pranayama has an active exhale and a passive inhale. Bhastrika Pranayama, on the other hand, has both an active exhale as well as an active inhale. Another misconception is the names. Bhastrika Pranayama is known as Bellows breath, but like Kapalabhati, it is also mistakenly called breath of fire. Now I say mistakenly because I believe that this name came from the Tibetan practice Tumo, which is the breath of fire, and which both practices are very similar, where both have an active inhale and exhale. However, in Tumo there is also a breath retention, as well as some visualization. Now, although both pranayamas will have the effect of creating heat within our body, this is not the intention of either practice, whereas Tumo breathing, a big part of the practice is the visualization and the generation of heat within our body. So regular practice of this exercise can have huge benefits on our respiratory system, strengthening our diaphragm, clearing out our lungs and nasal passages from phlegm and mucus, as well as purifying blood by removing toxins. It can bring balance into our lives, clarity to our thoughts, boost an immune system, and energize the body. However, like all practices, care should be taken, and it's vital that you listen to your body and know if this practice is right for you, and know when to push yourself and when to stop. Just a couple of considerations are if you're pregnant or menstruating, suffering from high blood pressure, or you have any heart concerns, or if you're just feeling in doubt, then please see your health professional before attempting this practice. When practicing this pranayama, it is advised that it be done first thing in the morning and on an empty stomach, and not to be ever done in the evening. So there's a few different ways in which this exercise can be taught. One involves the use of our arms, while another one breathes into the chest. For this practice, we'll refer to the variation that emphasizes on the belly or abdominal breathing. As the name suggests, we want to try and mimic and breathe like a bellows. There is going to be equal force on both the inhale and the exhale. We're going to use our diaphragm to draw the breath in and out. Now this is an advanced practice, so it's going to be quite tricky to get the movement to sync with the breath, and so starting at a slower rate, like one complete breath in and out every 2 to 2.5 seconds, will probably help build the confidence and muscle memory. As you get better, you can slowly increase the breath rate. So have fun with this, give it a go, but remember just to listen to your body, know when to push and when to stop. If you're following along in this series, I'd love to hear your experiences, or if you have any questions, please reach out and I'll try to get them answered as best I can.